Hey guys, what is up? Today we are going to talk about how critical it is to get that all-important first real estate investment. It's super important. I got 4 reasons why it is important, and we're just going to dive right in. All right, so I got 4 reasons for you why it's so critical to get that first investment deal. I'm assuming that if you're watching this video, you don't have a deal. If you do, you're not going to get anything out of this. Sorry. You can go watch, Pokemon or something. Is that even a thing? Can you watch Pokemon? I have no idea. All right, so number 1 is knowledge. Now you can go to the forums, you can watch YouTube videos. I'm sure you just watch mine over and over again to get the knowledge that you need. You can only read so much and take in so much information before you have to act on it. If all you do is collect information and you never do anything with it, it ends up just being a complete waste of time, most likely. So at some point you do have to make that choice to take action. You do gain knowledge from your first deal. I'm more of a hands-on person. I don't know about you guys, but I learn the best when I'm actually doing something with that knowledge that I've already probably read about a little bit. You have some education, and I do recommend that you start with the education pieces first, but it doesn't take long for you to figure that stuff out. Then you just have to go and do it. You get that hands-on knowledge of walking through your first deal, whether it's with a partner, mentor, coach, or realtor, or whoever, just getting you to that first deal, walking through that transaction. You're going to gain a lot of knowledge, and it's just going to become more solidified in your head. It will bring you a lot of benefit. So number 1, knowledge. Number 2 is experience. This is very closely related to knowledge and some of what we were just talking about, but experience is kind of a whole nother level. The experience of doing a real estate transaction, of getting your first flip or your first rental property, whatever it looks like, is super important because you have taken the all-important first step, and you have the experience of owning your first place. So once you have that first experience, you know what to expect the second go around, or at least have a pretty good idea. There are some really cool ancillary benefits to experience as well. You can actually get better terms on, say, a hard money loan when you've done your first deal. A lot of times they're going to want to see 1, 2, maybe 3 deals. Sometimes they want to see a pattern or a history to show that you actually have some experience in the real estate investment space. Another cool thing is it's much easier to raise private money or to get partners to work with you on certain deals when you do have experience. When you have a property under your belt, they're like, oh, this guy or this girl, she's already done it, and I'd be happy to work with them because they already have some experience. A lot harder when you're first starting out and you don't have that experience. It's good stuff. All right, number 3, you build your network. Now you're probably, if you're going toward that first deal, you're going to be building a team, contractor, realtor, lender, those pieces of the puzzle, but you don't actually know if that puzzle is going to work together cohesively until you've actually done a deal. Sometimes it doesn't work that great, and you'll have to switch out a couple pieces of that puzzle. I know I had to do that with our first deal, a rehab that didn't go so well. The contractor was not great. And so I had to fire the contractor, and I just knew for my second deal, that was a piece of the puzzle that was going to have to be thrown away, and had to find a new contractor. So number 3, build your network. You guys writing these things down? Number 4, and most importantly, I think, is momentum. Momentum is super important because once you have a deal under your belt, you have that knowledge, that experience, that network built, and it takes you to the next level even faster. It gives you the confidence that you need to go after your goals. For some of you, your goal might be to own 20 units, in the next 10, 20 years, whatever that is. In order to get there, you're probably not going to go out tomorrow and buy a 20-unit building. Some of you might, and that would be awesome, but most of you are probably going to buy a single-family home, condo, a duplex, a triplex, something like that, and then you build on that toward your next deal. And you'll get there slowly but surely, but you're going to start with something smaller most likely. Or let's just say you want to flip houses, you want to flip 4 properties a year. You're probably not going to go out tomorrow, buy 4 properties and fix and flip them all at the same time. No, you're probably going to buy 1. You gain that knowledge, experience, you build your network, and you get that momentum. then you can go scale a little more, get that second, third, fourth deal lined up. I don't know if you guys knew this, but 100% of people who never buy a deal never buy a second one. Yeah, rewind that last piece there. Really good. All right, guys, that's it for this video. Thanks for sticking around. Drop some comments below, shoot me a like, subscribe, and, no whining.